Hi, I'm Chris, and this is Collect Them All. Welcome back to another unboxing, or should I say unshelling video. Today we're going to take a look at these mystery, what do they call them? Mystery mini mutants. And on the back it says collect all 6 figures. Also says includes 1 mini mutant figure, 1 baby animal figure, 1 ooze package, accessories, vehicle or armor, 1 game card. So sounds like they're packing a lot in this little mystery mini mutant egg. Unfortunately, I went to a bunch of local Walmarts and I only found one Walmart that only had 4 of these. Okay, even though it says collect all 6, I'm obviously going to have to find some more somewhere. But I got 4 of these guys. So we're going to take a look at these and see what's inside and see what the heck these things look like. All right, so now let's take a look at one of these. Got my trusty scissors, and let's get right underneath that shell. And in fact, it shows there's like a perforated edge. You can see that right in there. But I'm trying to get to that. There we go. Okay. So let's unzip right there. And what do we got? Oh, there's a paper label that's affixed to the back. And let's see how these guys open. They have a pop-up right there. So let me show you that. Let's put this back together before we unveil everything. So there's a little pop-up right there. And you just pop that open right there and reveal said contents. So we got our egg top. And we've got a plastic bag. We have a rollerblade. Let's see what else. Obviously, we've got another rollerblade there. 2 rollerblades, a plastic bag, probably my figure, a bag, what the hell, there's a bag of ooze with something in that bag. Interesting. We also have a little bio card or list of things in here. I don't know what the hell that is, but gives you a little bio card there for Raphael. And a set of instructions here. So let's see what's going on with that. Mystery mini mutants. And it shows you different characters. One's on a bike. One's on a scooter. Probably Mikey on a skateboard. We also have character on the rollerblades. Rocksteady and Bebop. So at least I know who the 6 figures are. Dawn, Leo, Mikey, Raph, Bebop, and Rocksteady. So let's see who we got in the bag here. Reveal is Raph. Got a couple of tiny little size right there for Raph. And we have Raph himself. There he is. Raphael in all his glory. Cool, there's the back. Not really much to it, but if you want to see what the back looks like. So there's Raph. We'll put his size in his hands. Life-saving size. His arms do rotate, so that's good. He's not stuck up high. His arms will rotate up and down. So you can put him down like that, or put him up. And there we go. Let's put him up. And he has a couple of holes in the bottom of his feet. Perfect for the rollerblades. So we'll put those on here as well. And see what that looks like. That's a tight fit. Make sure the holes line up. Okay, that is, wow, that is just not going to fit at all. I hate when they have figures with holes in their feet. There we go. Okay, one fits there. Hoping that the holes match up with the items in the feet. There we go. Okay. Perhaps the pegs were a little bit different because when you switch feet, they fit on perfectly. There he is with his rollerblades. And he'll stand up right there. Got the ooze packet, and I don't know what the hell that is inside. So I'm going to step outside and cut this open for a minute, and I'll come back and show you what is inside, whatever the hell that is. Looks like a mini pet turtle, I believe. We'll take a look at it in just a second. All right, so I snipped off the top of that bag. We've got a bag of ooze right here. And let's see what's in that. Slimy crap that they put in these bags. And this stuff always freaks me out. It feels totally wet, but when you remove the baby turtle, your fingertips are dry. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Not a big fan of it, but there is our baby turtle. Looks like it stands. So there is our baby turtle. Raphael's little baby turtle. And it doesn't actually stand. His back shell is just way too heavy, so we'll just have to put him face down, which looks stupid. Here's all that gooey slime right there. What the hell do you do with this stuff? It all just goes in the trash in my house, but you put it all over your hands, and then when you let go, get it off of there. Yeah. Your fingertips are pretty much dry, which is crazy. So what I'm going to do is we'll set Raph aside and we'll look at the 3 other turtle shells that I got. We'll do that as soon as I clean up my mess here. So I'll be back in just a second. All right, so welcome back. And to prepare, I have popped open the other 3 turtle shells that we got right here. And we'll take a look. So every one of them starts with the figure. Then piled underneath is that ooze packet. Apparently we've got the scooter and the back end of the scooter. And we have Donatello. So you do get their actual identification card with the figure that comes in there. So I know Donatello comes with the scooter. So we'll take a look at that one. I'll just line all those up. And then the next one, obviously, it's going to be Mikey. Comes with a skateboard. Put that there. And the skateboard has some nice graphics on it. Cool. We got our plastic bagged figure. Our bag of ooze. And this should say Mikey. Yes, sir. And there is Mikey's card. So we'll drop all those in the pile over there. Put the shells back over there. And it looks like I'm not going to get Leo this time. This is a bigger, bulkier bag. So I think I got Rocksteady in there. We've got a set of shoulder pads right there. We've got our bag of ooze with some kind of mystery character in there. And this would be, oh, this is Bebop, actually. Okay. So you can take a look right there. There's Bebop. And if I hold the instruction page open here, yeah, Bebop. Okay. Bebop comes with his different type of shoulder pads right there. So that's the ones we got. Rocksteady has a different set. So we got Bebop. And let's take a look at all of these guys. And we're going to unbag these in just a second while I make sense of everything here. All right, let's get down to it. So we have our scooter. We've got the front end of the scooter right there. And for some reason, comes with the back end of the scooter. And those will just kind of slip into that little slot right there. So we'll put that right in there. Cool. Now we've got his scooter ready to go. And we'll crack open, I believe this should be Donatello. Yes, sir. Excellent. Mystery Mini Mutant Donatello, along with his trusty bow staff. And there's not a place to hook it up in the back, so he's going to have to ride his scooter and hold his bow staff. So they posed him accordingly. His one hand points straight down, so that'll hold the handlebars. His other hand points upward, so that'll hold his staff. And we'll drop that staff right in there. Shove that in there. Man, these guys hold their weapons really, really well. Okay, so there he is, holding his staff right there. And it looks like we're going to put his one hand gripping the handlebar. That slides right in. I wish they had a hole peg for his foot, but they don't. So this is how he is going to be riding his scooter. There we go. Cool. So we got Donnie. Let's take a look at the ooze bag for Donnie. Squeeze all that ooze right out of there. Ugh. That's a cool one. Kind of looks like a mini dinosaur. He's sticking his head up. There's a back end, and there's your front end. That little mini turtle, so we'll put that with Donnie. Then we have Mikey's skateboard right there. With his orange wheels, so you know it's Mikey. That looks great. That is a really cool figure. So there is Mikey. There, and he's got his two sets of nunchucks right there. We'll plop those in his hands as well. His hands have got a really, really tight grip. There we go. All right, there's one. So there is Mikey with his nunchucks right there. And he has those same footholds, which will go great on the peg on his skateboard right there. Right there, cool. And there is Mikey riding his skateboard. Awesome. We'll open up the ooze package for Mikey. That garbage out of there. See if I can get that turtle out pretty quick. Always sticks to these guys. And that's pretty much done. So he's just a standard little walking turtle right there. And the last one we have here, as I said, is Bebop. So we'll cut that one open. 4 accessories. Wow. Okay. So Bebop is looking awesome. There he is. Get that to focus. There's Bebop. Right there, Mutant Mayhem Bebop. And he also comes with 2 little spiked wristbands. Really, really tiny little wristbands that go around his forearms. He also has his trash can lid right there. And his infamous drill gun right there. Cool. Get out of the way so you can see that. All right. Luckily, those go on easily. Thank God. Very bendable plastic, so that's easy to put on. Cool. We'll have him holding his trash can lid. I'm going to put that in his left hand. There we go. And we'll put his drill gun in the right hand. And then we'll take a look at that. Get that in there. There we go. Cool. They hold their accessories really well. So here's what he looks like with his drill gun. And there he is with his trash can lid and his metal bands on his wrist. And there's Bebop. Cool. Oh, and of course, I forgot his shoulder pads. So let's put those on. It looks like shoulder pads from the Road Warrior. There we go. Snap into his back. And there is the back of his shoulder pads. Here he is from the side. And here he is from the front with those shoulder pads. Cool. Bebop. Looking cool. And let's see what came in his ooze packet here. So squeeze all that out of there. Stretch out all that ooze. Oh, it's a baby pig. That's cool. Got all the ooze off of that in one shot. Cool. So there is, switch that, your baby Bebop. Right there. Great. And I'm going to clean up all this mess. I'm going to take a last look at these 4. Remember, that's only 4 out of the 6. We'll take a look at them in a minute and go from there, because you never know what else I got waiting off to the side. And believe me, it's a pile of stuff. But we'll take a look at these guys in just a second. All right, here are the figures from the Mystery Mini Mutants. There's Donatello, and you can see him with his scooter, his baby turtle that sits at attention. There's Michelangelo, riding on his trusty skateboard, and there's his baby turtle. There's Raph on his rollerblades, and unfortunately his baby turtle doesn't stand. Keeps falling over, so he'll just be resting on his side for now. And there is Bebop and Bebop's baby pig, sitting there looking cute. There's Bebop, Raph, Mikey, and Donnie, and my search will go on to look for the other missing 2, so stay tuned. But there we go. Zoom out so you can see all those. And there are the 4 that I have for this video, and I'll be searching for the rest in a subsequent video so I can show you the whole collection once I got them all. So to finish off, here are all the pieces that we've got. Here's your eggshell tops and bottoms, or your turtle shell. I just call it an egg because you crack it open like that. There's all your instructions. They're all pretty much the same in each one. There's your figures with their ID cards. You have Donnie, Mikey, Raph, and Bebop. Like I said, I'll be on the search for the other 2, and you'll see those in a subsequent video. So thanks for stopping by, checking these out, and stick around for the next video, because like I always say, you never know what came in the mail today. Bye.